In the 8th century, as empires rose and fell, the Abbasid Caliphate turned Baghdad into a radiant center of learning. While Europe's libraries crumbled, Baghdad's streets glowed with oil lamps, symbols of a civilization that worshipped the intellect. Here, scholars gathered not for conquest, but for understanding. They believed that knowledge was not human property, a divine reflection, a gift meant to be shared. This was not merely an empire of land, but an empire of the mind. At the heart of Baghdad stood the legendary House of Wisdom, Beit al-Hikmah. Founded by Caliph al-Mun, it gathered scholars from every corner of the known world: Greek, Persian, Indian, Arab. Translators turned forgotten manuscripts into Arabic, saving them from oblivion. Here, ideas met and merged: geometry, medicine, astronomy, poetry. Knowledge was a bridge between faiths and cultures. It was said that al-Mun valued a single book more than a palace of gold. From this crucible of learning emerged minds that shaped modern science. Al-Khwarizmi gave birth to algebra, and introduced the concept of zero to the Western world. Numbers became not just symbols, but tools of cosmic order. Astronomy flourished, guided by mathematics that reached the stars. To the scholars, calculation was not cold logic but a language through which God revealed a harmony of creation. In Persia, Ibn Sina, known as Avicenna, wrote the Canon of Medicine, a text that ruled medical schools for 600 years. But beyond anatomy and herbs, he wrote of the human soul, the link between body and consciousness. Healing, he believed, began with understanding the harmony of existence. His work embodied the Islamic view of science, not a rebellion against faith, but a way of reading God's signs written in the body and the stars. At observatories in Damascus, Baghdad, and Samarkand, astronomers like al-Battani and al-Tusi charted the heavens. They built astrolabes so precise that sailors found their way across unknown seas. To them, the sky was scripture, a divine geometry. Long before Copernicus, Muslim astronomers questioned Earth's place in the cosmos. The search for truth, they said, was an act of worship. While Baghdad thrived in the east, the city of Córdoba in Al-Andalus glowed in the west. Its libraries rivaled those of the east, its streets paved with scholars and poets. Christian, Jewish, and Muslim thinkers worked side by side. Philosophy, architecture, and music intertwined in a harmony unseen before. The great mosque stood not just as a place of prayer, but as a monument to beauty born of intellect. While science measured the world, poetry gave it meaning. The mystics, Rumi, Al-Ghazali, and countless Sufis, turned inward, seeking the divine in love and longing. "You are not a drop in the ocean," Rumi wrote, "you are the entire ocean in a drop." In their verses, intellect and emotion united, proving that enlightenment is not only found in books, but in the heart's surrender. But even golden ages dim. By the 13th century, political fragmentation, invasion, and religious rigidity began to smother curiosity. In 1258, the Mongols burned Baghdad. The Tigris ran black with ink from ruined books. Yet even in destruction, the knowledge had already spread to Cairo, Damascus, and eventually to Europe, planting seeds for the Renaissance. The flame of wisdom could not be extinguished, it only changed hands. The Islamic Golden Age reminds us that civilizations rise not from conquest but from curiosity, from the courage to ask, "What is truth?" It was a time when reason and faith walked together, when knowledge was a sacred duty. In every formula, poem, and prayer lay a single belief that learning brings us closer to the divine. As we look back, the question remains, when our age of machine seeks wisdom in code and silicon, will we remember the lesson of those who lit the world not with power, but with understanding?